DJ Terrestrial.
Now, before we kind of get into your value statements, I can't wait to hear that. And if I have any marketers in the room, please don't get mad at me on this one. But Riley, I want to see if you can answer a question because you talk about being authentic. What is your view about maybe using Chat GPT or something similar to assist in the development? Because I think sometimes we have a lot of stuff going on. What would be that first step? You talked a lot about this, but what's that first step to practically developing your brand? And are there any tools that you could suggest to us that may be a little more effective?
Yeah, definitely. So I think, again, I'll differentiate between digital and personal because they require very different types of effort to really hone. So if we start from the digital, because again, it's the area that I think is actually quite easy to get right initially. So first and foremost, once you've defined your brand, your value statement, you need to synchronize that across all of your platforms and all of your touch points. So you need to ensure that your LinkedIn, your resume, your cover letters, your online profiles are all very, very good, consistent, and in line with your brand. So, I mean, just some basic pointers on those. So in terms of sort of LinkedIn, just ensuring it actually looks good. So having a good photo, having a banner, I mean, fairly basic things, ensuring you've got all your roles, ensuring that you've got the company logos on your previous roles, and you've got some detail of your achievements. Then you need to grow that network. You need to be connecting with the right people, following powerful voices. There's tons of them on LinkedIn, and it gives you some really good current insight into the market. And then follow companies that you're interested in as well. It's really important that you have a voice on LinkedIn. So share content that's interesting to you. Make sure it's relevant to your network and it's aligned with your brand. So I try to post 5 things on LinkedIn a week. I have 2 that are HR specific at least. I'll have 2 that are focused on the tech, media, and telecoms, which are the industries I work for. And then I'll try to put something personal in there as well, so people can get to know me outside of, outside of just the professional sphere. And then just interact with that network. The more you comment on people's content, the more you reach out to them, the more the algorithm will push your content into their feeds, and they can then interact back. And then join relevant groups. And one thing that's really underutilized, and I've been guilty of this, I've only recently started doing it, but whenever I go to buy a product online, the first thing I look at are customer reviews. So almost social proof, right? On LinkedIn, there's a great tool where you can actually ask for recommendations from previous colleagues or mentors or peers. And that's direct social proof that you're good at what you do. And then just from a resume, cover letter perspective, yet again, in that digital space at the moment, you need to really match 110% of the spec to even get a chance at having an interview in the current market for a lot of